In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how in mySql I can copy an existing table and then also copy the data from that table into our new one. There's basically two ways to do it. So what I have on the screen is the first way will actually create the table structure, and that table structure will include all the indexes and constraints of that pre-existing table. So for instance, when I go into customers here and I click on indexes, I have a primary key, and just for fun I created a unique index on the address column. So I have two there. So this command right here, create table, and I'm going to call it customers new, and I'm saying it's like the customers table. So that's one command. So I'll run that, and now I'll hit refresh over here, and my customers new table is right here, and notice it has those indexes came with it. Okay, so now how do I populate that table, right? There's nothing in it. It just created the structure. So now to populate it, it's an insert into statement like we've been using before. Customers new, and what's going to go into it? I'm going to select everything from customers. So I will grab all the records out of my customers table and put it into customers new. So now when I run that command, it worked, and so now I will grab this, and you can see all of the exact same records that were in the customers table. So in that example, I created an exact duplicate of the customers table. Maybe you'd like to do something like this, or maybe I just want a list of all my customers from New Jersey, and I'm going to put them in their own table. So I'm going to have a brand new table called customers underscore NJ for New Jersey. I'm going to select star from customers, but now I can add a where clause to that select statement and say where state equal, in quotes, New Jersey. Okay, so, and then right here I'll change this to New Jersey. So let's go ahead and run all three of those commands. So one creates the table and all of its structure. The second command inserts data into the table, and the third one will then display it. So if I run that, now I get all of my customers from New Jersey, which is only two, but they're in their own table. I mentioned at the beginning of the video there's two ways to do it. Well, the second way can be done, everything's done in one statement. So first, let me drop my customers new. I'll right click on it and just hit drop now. I'll also drop my customers New Jersey. So here's the one command, create table customers new, and then you say as select star from customers. So in that one statement, which it ran, I'll hit refresh. Here's my customers new. Notice the indexes though, they didn't come across. So this will create a table. It'll have all the columns. It just won't bring across your primary keys, foreign keys, and unique constraints. But that table's already populated. So if I were to select star from customer new, it will have all the data in it. So every customer was copied over. And the same thing, I could have made this a customer's New Jersey and added a where clause to this select statement. So to recap, basically two ways to copy a table. One requires two separate statements, but the first statement actually copies the index and constraints. The second way can be done in one statement, but recognize you're not going to get all of the indexes to come with it, which may or may not be a problem. It just depends on why you're copying the table.